Now my question is, at what point did you think, hi man, let me take Lempembe to groove? So I feel like he has potential.
Which type of a person are you at Groove?
I'm the one who doesn't want to sleep. I'm the one who's always like, where to next?
I am actually the one who is making the people dance, so I'm the DJ at Groove.
Oh, I'm the one who's dancing to every song because I like all of them, and before I know it, everybody is circling around me.
I'm definitely the type that just sits in his own section, enjoys the music, enjoys the vibe, and drink their own alcohol.
Until Umlando comes on, now opening nonsense. Now the circle has to open by force.
Kuthiwa indoda must not open the circle anymore. Nobody wants a man that is dancing until they sweat. That was our culture growing up. So now we just stand and succumb to patriarchy.
At what point do you know that Groove has reached its peak?
When this chant is off, then you know. Why ningalale makhaya? Asifuni ukulala emakhaya.
Or when the entire crowd is dancing in the same like routine or whatever the case may be. Even this one.
When a gospel song plays at 2 a.m. and everybody's singing along to it.
And when the girls start leaving the guys they came with for another section, then I know it's pumping.
So the point where I'm at peak groove is when everyone looks sexy. That's when I know it's time to go home before I make dumb decisions.
When do you know it's time to go home?
I know it's time to leave groove when people that you don't know start coming to your section for alcohol. Guys, alcohol is a big one for me. I work too hard for people to be drinking my alcohol.
The minute there's a girl fighting,
It's time to leave, honey. It's time for you to leave.
Sure, when someone falls. Let me tell you, the first one to hit the deck, it's a sign from God to say everybody out.
Do Josie people know how to party?
I think Joburg people really know how to groove.
Josie gets out of hand. No one knows when to stop. We're going to the next groove and the next groove and the next groove. We never stop.
because Joburg, we groove on social media in Joburg. Like in Joburg, we'll make a party with 3 people and make it look like there were thousands of people there on social media. Durban, people go out in Durban and they party.
And the reason fundamentally is because Durban Groove has got its own tempo.
Durban is the best, but it's dangerous.
Durban, I don't know what happens in Durban, but the club just changes. Especially when they play Gom. Like everybody just switches into like a different character and it's very high paced.
Which one of these groove spots is the face of groove right now in Sauta? Let's start where the big money shows up. Konka.
I almost said something that was going to get me into trouble about Konka, where the scams go to play.
Konkamu. So instead it ruins your future.
Oh man, the sections, the layouts. It just looks like you're in heaven.
You get there, and there's some form of segregation that happens, you know, immediately. It's almost like you present your tax brackets, and they're like, okay, Shaf, this
You're sitting on the leather couch.
Or you will be sitting
Celebrating.
on the bar stools over there,
Yeah.
you know?
Guys, I make a decent amount of money, but I have to find my own little corner where I don't want to sit next to the table that's buying Ace of Spades. I'm not trying to compete with the guys that are money laundering, you know?
Hikonga will remind you that like your car ain't jack. If your car is not parked in front.
How would you describe Makoti material?
Ooh, Makoti material is that one lovely Makoti who buys those Woolworths muffins whenever they go to their in-laws.
SUV, skirts only.
Hats, funny outfits,
Idugu, a blanket.
pretending that I don't have a mouth.
Always home by 4 p.m.
When you come to the guy's family, you must volunteer to do everything and let everybody do nothing.
It's basically being an unpaid domestic worker, and I don't like that description of what a Makoti is.
One, you have to cook. Not just for your man, but you have to impress the mother-in-law.
When somebody comes into your family as an in-law, everybody, the person that was washing dishes must carry on. So now Mtana Bantu is being made to cook and iron and clean and all of. Where are the people that were doing this?
Makoti duties, you need to be able to cook for everyone.
And she must own a machali. You know a machali?
Also, you have to like clean. You know, we even have songs. What do you need? Those are common things.
Remember all the historical, cultural, traditional context of the family. That some of the family members don't know themselves, but when by osmosis, you must catch it in the air and deliver it. Kaloku, you are carrying airs or uzozala indlalipha.
It becomes a bit tricky when they start abusing their power.
And I think that a lot of people don't even want umakoti, they actually want a servant.
Makoti duties become toxic when it becomes slavery. When it becomes royal family type of vibes. You're not a king. This is your life partner, your best friend.
Makoti duties become toxic when the demands are coming from the mother-in-law. I feel like it overwhelms the Makoti and you start feeling more like a slave rather than a wife.
When you have to wake up at 4 a.m., nobody's child should wake up at 4 a.m. to cook porridge for abantu balap.
You know, they give you a new name, or your maiden name. Kutwa Nozesaz. Nozesaz, ke. Uvuka ngo-5 ke apha.